Hello, my name is Johan Myrin. I work for iCentrum in Gothenburg. Today I want to present to you our latest solution, SalesBoard. The presentation will take approximately 20 minutes in total. The presentation will start, I will start just by presenting iCentrum, the company that I work for, and how we sort of work with our customers and our solutions. And then I will jump into a live presentation of SalesBoard to conclude with the pricing picture, so that you know how much it costs, this product and solution. Right, a little bit about iCentrum. It was founded in 2012, so we have been active here for 6 years in total. We're 11 people that works here in total as well, and we have 2 offices in Stockholm and Gothenburg. And Gothenburg is the company, or is the office that I work in. The thing with us, we have over 50 years of working experience within the CRM world and the system, and also with system integrations, which is something that we focus a lot on. We have 3 categories of employees. The first category is system developers, and those are my colleagues here that develop all the solutions that we offer. And then we have business consultants. They are the ones that sort of implement the solutions in our customers' working places. And then we have sales and marketing, in which I work in that department. Right. Partners to our Centrum. This is a slide that sort of shows all our partners. Our main focus is SuperOffice CRM, and Caesar CRM is actually a part of the SuperOffice company. So the SuperOffice is the mother company of Caesar. That's another partner of us. So that's our main focus, CRM system, and specifically SuperOffice CRM. If we start with the left leg, which is smart data, we have Bisnode and Dun Bradstreet, which are our partners. We have created connections and integrations to SuperOffice with those companies. Bisnode is really large on the European and Nordic markets, and Dun Bradstreet are really large on the international sort of sphere. What it is, it's a prospecting tool, so it's easy to sort of find right customers and the contact people, and then very easily import it into SuperOffice. You can sort of choose between the intervals of perhaps 10 and 50 people working in a company, employees, and they have to sell for a certain amount, for example. And then it's very easy to just press a button and you import all those contacts and company information into SuperOffice. Right, so Bisnode and Dun Bradstreet, really good companies when it comes to prospecting. In the middle leg, we have eMarketeer, and that's a platform for the market person. You can make drip campaigns, you can sort of do a lot of marketing automation, inbound and outbound marketing. You can do content marketing, mobile apps, everything that you can sort of think of when it comes to marketing, you can do with eMarketeer. And it's also integrated into SuperOffice. GetAccept is our latest sort of contribution. That's a partner to us, and that's basically what GetAccept is that it's an e-signing tool, right? You send something you send a document to a recipient, to your customer or a prospect. What you can do then is you can track all the behavior, or you can track what it does, what that person does with the document. If they download it, if they pass it forward or forward it to a colleague, everything in order to time better your follow-up. And also you can also e-sign with sort of bank ID or click to sign and other methods. So it's really a great tool if you want to use sort of sales automation, which is a large part of GetAccept as well. And then we have sort of to finalize our products. We have Click and Business Analyze, and that's Click is a partner to us, and it's sort of the market leader in the world when it comes to business intelligence. And that's instead of having sort of like a list with data, you can visualize the data instead in charts and graphs in order to just sort of spot trends and in the decision-making process, for example. Right, so that's our partners. Here are some of iCentrum customers and industries. As you can see, we have both small, medium, and large sizes of businesses or customers. Right. CRM to us is all about first finding and then winning, and consequently then developing excellent customer relationships. Finding and winning is more about prospecting. You can use tools as I just mentioned, Bisnode and Dun& Bradstreet. Winning is more about the sales process, so you can sort of use, for example, get accept in order to win more deals. Developing is more of talking about customer service and sort of retaining and not losing the customers that you already have. So that's what CRM is about. So why use a SalesBoard rather than just using SuperOffice standalone? Well, customers, they often ask us, is there any easier way to take control over all our business opportunities? That's one concern that they have, and one challenge. Another one is how can we become more efficient and productive in our sales process, which also can be a challenge then. How can we secure that we follow up all our sent quotes? That's a challenge for many people. Let me tell you. Here, and the last one, how do we prioritize what opportunity to aim for? And the reasons for this, because many people don't have full control over their business opportunities. Many people lack structure in their sales process, and this leads to inefficient sales processes. If you have too extensive workload, this can also result in about 60% of all your sent quotes don't get follow-ups, and that's an amount that we certainly want to reduce into maybe 40% or something like that. Regain control, it all starts with structure and control. That's what it always starts with in our world. Challenges that SuperOffice SalesBoard aims to resolve. Many of our customers' everyday challenges is to receive full control over their business opportunities. We want to value and follow up all our business opportunities in the CRM system. So this is why we created the SalesBoard instead of using the sales normal procedure in SuperOffice. What it is, it's basically a Kanban board, which is really sort of common in the developer community. SalesBoard provides you a full overview, as you can see, and it's also something that's really useful is that you can drag and drop. There's a drag and drop functionality, so you can drag this into a different phase, and it automatically updates the sales opportunity. And there's also logical colors and phases and steps, which helps you to get a good overview, as I just said. Creates an improved overview rather than the alternative, which are selections and dashboards. That's the reality for the SuperOffice user right now. And all this, what it does, it saves time, which can be really good to have to do other things with, more useful. Right, and sales module. This is something that you're familiar with. This is how it looks. You have a sales here, and you create a new sale, and you have activities and quotes, and this is how it looks like in SuperOffice. What you then do is you have to create a selection. So my sales. In this case, you use the user ID and the status open and the date. So this year, and then you can visualize this in dashboards. In the charts, you press your charts. I can show you later in the demo more about this. What also is very common is that you use the mini card and the selections member. So you create a selection, and then you visualize the selection here in the mini card, and then you call it from here and try to get an overview. So this is the reality for the SuperOffice user now for the standalone product. This is how it looks like in SalesBoard. So this is just a Kanban board that I was speaking about. So you can drag and drop, and there's logical colors here. And I will show you here in the demo, which is easier for you to get a grip. Right, so we start by just creating a sale. Here, I'll create a sale beforehand. So what you usually do is you create a sale, you name it. SalesBoard for SuperOffice, and the company can be Apple, sale, right? And you can value it 15,000 euros, for example. And the prospect, you save this, and then you can have it here in the mini card if you like, or you can have a selection. I prepared a selection here: my sales, user ID, and the status open, and the past year. Right, and then you visualize this on a list, and what you can then do is you can visualize it in a chart like this, and you can drill down for an example. So this is how you can use it, and then you can certainly visualize this in the dashboard, right? And drill down from here. So this is the reality. Another way to do it is you can have here, and you can have the mini card, as I said. Instead of doing what I just shown you, you can use SalesBoard that we have created, the solution, the tool. So I'm gonna access this now and show you how you can work in this. Right. So here you can create a new sale. First, let's have sale, complex sale, cross-selling, sale for service. You can also have like types of sales processes, such as a new customer or an existing customer. This is just this is very easy, customized and adjusted in the system. Right. So for example, we create a sale. We do the same. Sales board for SuperOffice here. If I can write Apple, and then we say it's 20,000 euros and licenses. Right, so we save this, and as you can see now, it starts here by first meeting, and then you can move this around to proposal phase, which is the second meeting. And if you have a quote, for example, and they say yes, we want this, we want to buy this from you, you can drag this down into lost, or in the case that I just mentioned, sold. So for an example, save this, and then it gets rid of it from the sales board, and it also updates everything automatically in SuperOffice, of course. What you can also do is, for example, you can go into the sale, and then you go into the sale in the normal SuperOffice interface. What you can also do is you can edit the sale, which you can do here. Just gonna access this again. So you go into this and you can edit, and you can change that to 3 instead. And as you can see here, it all updates and everything. And you can mark it as sold, lost, and then save. And then also gets rid of it from this from the sales board. So that's basically it. It's a really easy to sort of present this sales board, because it's an easy product, but it really makes sense. It saves a lot of time. We sort of counted all the clicks, so it's basically around 10 to 12 clicks that you save if you want to create and start and edit a sales opportunity. So that saves a lot of time in the end. So that's basically it. All that's left now is the last slide that I want to present to you is the price. So it's a quite small price. It's 4 euros per user per month that it costs, and you can also get a free trial. So you get 2 weeks for free, 14 days. If you are a SuperOffice on-site user, if you have that installation, if you have your own server, then we need to sort of install something on that server, and that takes 4 hours. And we charge 119 euros per hour for existing customers, and 129 euros per hour for new customers. So that's all that you have to pay. 4 hours if you are an on-site customer. If you're an online customer, it's free of charge, the installation, no cost whatsoever. So I repeat, 4 euros per month per user, and a trial of 2 weeks. Right. So that's all that I wanted to present to you now. So thank you very much for listening to this presentation. And if you have any questions, you don't hesitate to call me, email me. You can go to our webpage, which is i-centrum.se. You can also find me on LinkedIn, for example. You choose the channel that you prefer. So thank you very much for listening to this presentation, and all right, have a nice day.